So today I'm going to show you a rare gem in Kilimani, ideal for those people who are looking for a place to call home. This elegant 4-bedroom apartment with a DSQ sitting generously on 230 square meters is up in the market at 23.5 million Kenyan shillings. How about we check it out? So you step into the world of comfort, and here is the security door with a smart lock, a bright and airy space that flows seamlessly into the dining area. So on my right is the dining, on my left is the living space. So we start with this area, spacious enough. I love the paneling on the walls and the wallpaper that has been used as well. It gives you an idea of what you can do with your wall too. Spacious living space. This is this is 3-3, so 8-seater, and you can see the sofas are quite big, and yet there is also enough space to move in, around, or between the spaces. There is an entertainment wall. I love the panelings, the ones that have been used to set up this entertainment wall, both from the fleeted panels to the plain panels. It kind of bring in some modernity and make the place look so elegant and whatever that one will really want for a modern home. From the entertainment wall, we go to the spacious and big sliding doors that take you out to the balcony, a big balcony on that note. You can decide to set it up the way you want, and you have your own space just to enjoy the views on the other side. From the living area, let me also appreciate this chandelier. Oh my goodness, it will be so mean if I move to the other side without appreciating this unique piece. So from the living area to the dining area, this is an 8-seater table, and you can see there is enough space. You can fit all of you to move around. There is also a buffet cabinet on this side, so meaning in case you're having your table and a buffet cabinet, you know where to put it. You can decide to put it here or on this wall on this other side. So from the buffet cabinet, let's also appreciate this light fixture as well. It is also standing unique and makes the whole place feels kind of cozy. One thing that I'm sure everyone will be liking in their dining space. Now, this is the unique thing. You know, we are always used to working with the open plan kitchen, but like around 2 days ago, I got challenged by a client. Like, Nelly, yes, I want a house, but why is it that most of your houses are open plan kitchen? So this one in particular, it's a closed kitchen. You won't even tell where the kitchen is. So we open our sliding door. So just in case your guests are seated here eating, you can close up the kitchen so no one sees the shenanigans that you're doing in there. But just in case you also want to leave it open, you open this sliding door, and there you go to a big and spacious modern kitchen. So another note or something to note, this kitchen comes in with a cooker, fitted cooker, with a kitchen extractor, but it doesn't come with an oven. Though there are 2 provisions that you can do your oven. If you have the smaller oven that is like around the 160 by I think 60, you can decide to set it up there. But if you have a bigger oven, then there is also a space, you see, that you can be able to set up your oven. Kitchen counter with the backsplash tiles, and from this area there is also provision for your fridge, and then there is also this space here that you will not even notice if you're not careful that there is storage on this side. So from there, then on this other side is the DSQ. Richie will give us views of the DSQ, which is also en suite, and then there is also a door that connects you outside. So So in case you don't want your helper to be using the main door, then they can have their own privacy as well by using that door. So from the kitchen area, we come into the laundry area. We appreciate the space because it is also quite big. There is those two sinks, and there is a provision also for your washing machine. You can see there is also a big window for aeration, and sometimes it can be dumpy, especially in such areas. So if there isn't good circulation of air coming in and out, the place can start building up molds. So that's it, guys, with these areas. Can you see the common toilet and how the bedrooms are? So we check in our 4 rooms, but before we go to the first room, there is a shared bathroom. This bathroom is sharing with room number 1 because room number 1 is not en suite, but all other 3 rooms are en suite. So it's a full bathroom with a cubicle, a toilet, and a sink that has been placed outside. So this sink can also serve for those people who are using the dining area. They can come as well and wash their hands from this point. From the bathroom to room number 1, let me show you this first room. But before that, Richie, let's appreciate this door and the panelings that have been used. It makes the door be outstanding, beautiful, with the black handle that contrasts well with the door. So room number 1, it's quite small but functional. As we can see, this is a 4x6 bed with 2 side tables, but yet there is space to move around with your office table. So it is functional, as I said. There is also a closet, but in case you also don't want to use this room as a bedroom, you can turn it to be your office space. So it all depends with you. There is a big sliding window to bring in natural light and all that. So that's it for room number 1. So we come into room number 2, and the first thing that I'm also noticing is the kind of tile that has been used differently to give up that wooden look, but in grayish, which blends in so well with your door and the closets too. So from this, you can see room number 2 is quite spacious compared to room number 1. I told you. Here, this is also 4x6 bed, but it can even fit a king size bed with 2 side tables, and yet there is enough space to move around. If you also want to appreciate the space, you can see once you open this closet, you can see you can be able to open the door freely, and yet still there is enough room around. I'm loving how they've given us an idea of how to make this space functional by putting your office space or anything that you'll want to do with this wall. And from this side, there is also a big window for plenty of natural light, aeration. I'm also loving how the ceiling is so simple with minimal light. This is something for me that I always consider in any rooms, because you'll always want a room to feel cozy. So immediately you put a warm light here, the room totally changes. So from the room, there is a bathroom, spacious bathroom on that note, with a cubicle toilet and a sink, enough for the person occupying room number 2. That's it for room number 2. Can we head over to room number 3? So we come into room number 3, same tiling that has been used throughout all rooms, and room number 3 is quite different because you come into your bathroom. On my right is a full bathroom, a cubicle toilet, and a sink with floor to wall tile. This room kind of feels private because of the entry. The setup here has been staged as a kid's room. You can see there are twin beds, and yet there is enough space around with a big closet and a big window also for lighting, aeration. And you know, there is also no other building, so there'll be no blockage even in future. You'll always be getting that type of light. Room number 3 done. Can we now go to the master ensuite? I know this is where everyone is looking forward to see. So you come into the master ensuite. I told you it's spacious a king size bed fitting in so comfortably with 2 side tables. There is enough space to move around. I'm loving the fact that they were so considerate to do 2 cabinets. The first one, so let me just say his and hers, so you'll never fight for space. We have been given an idea of how we can utilize this whole area. So there is a dresser on the other side, which is so beautiful. I wouldn't really mind something like that. There is also this ottoman, just in case you don't feel like having your time in your bed, then you can sit here, or even while dressing, then you can use this thing. So from here we go into our big sliding doors. So on the master ensuite is the only room that has a balcony other than the living area. And the balcony, we can see it is spacious enough for a queen and a king. You can put any type of a setup that you would want to do with your outdoor chairs. I'm also loving these too. The type of paneling and decor that has been put on the headboard, it is just outstanding. It brings in, or it makes the whole room feels different and cozy too. For me, this is not the type of downlighters that I will do in my room, but you know, everyone has their own taste. I always kind of feel I'm that person who loves minimal lights in the room. So from our room to our bathroom, and the bathroom, if you can notice, is also spacious enough with 2 sinks for his and hers, a toilet, and a big cubicle. Guys, isn't this house beautiful? Does it match your taste? Is it that ideal home that you're looking for your family? Because as I had said earlier on, this project is ideal for those people who are looking for a place to call home. I mean a family home. Then this is it. This property comes in with amenities like a clubhouse, kids playing area, a fully equipped gym, backup generator, water purifier, a small, I don't even want to say a small room, a common room for holding your meetings. You have a guest, you don't want them to come to your house, you can still hold those private meetings on the ground floor, and first floor is where we have our amenities. 2 parking slots for each unit, and also an extra parking for your guest. This property is so close to social amenities. Yaya Center is not far. Ngong Road is not far. International schools and all hospitals are just nearby. So it's on an ideal location. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This house is up in the market at 23.5 million. Now, this is the real deal. If you're doing 30% deposit, then you clear the remaining balance within the construction period, you'll buy this home at 23.5 million. Just in case you're doing 50% and then you clear the remaining balance within the construction period, you'll buy this home at 22 million. And just in case you're a cash buyer, oh wow, 21 million it is. And you can even negotiate because you have the power. So this is the time to call the number on your screen today and book your unit with us, Tajiri Luxury Properties. Did you enjoy the house tour? I did. Your favorite room? Of course, for me, is the master ensuite. How about you? Let's keep the comments running. Thank you so much. Continue subscribing, sharing, and liking our YouTube channel. We really appreciate this journey to where we are. My name is Nelly. See you on the next video. Kwaherini jamani. Mombasani tusema kwaherini.